Time for the last VR for Twinkling Melody, and also the LIR because I totally forgot about it last week. So let's begin. But first, cards from the last few days. We got the Crit Sentinel for Bermuda, Cherish, Frage, Rena. And then to continue off, we got a triple rare, Vivid Voice Reindeer. Grade 3, Force, 13 power, and its skills. Count, deck. When this card will be revealed by card effect, it is regarded as a trigger instead of a normal unit. This is important for its playstyle due to its second skill, Auto Vanguard. At the end of battle that this card attacks costs, discard 2 cards from your hand, reveal the top 10 cards of your deck. If all normal units that were revealed have different names, write up to one of those revealed units other than itself as stand, and of course shuffle your deck, and drive -1 till the end of turn. At the end of the turn, put that card to the bottom of the deck, and write a grade 3 from Soul as rest. The part where it says write something that is not itself is probably for premium purposes. But anyway, this is of course meant for multi-attack Vanguards, and also for those decks that will be using grade 4s, because it does have the ability to return that superior written unit to the bottom of the deck to superior write a grade 3 from Soul, just like Gear Chronicle. But relying on different names mainly makes this card a Highlander card, which I would think this is a pretty good addition because it actually speeds things up for one turn, and treats those grade 4s as stride units essentially, so not too bad. Next, another triple rare, Choo Choo Debit Stage Tiru. Grade 3, Force, 13 power, and its skills. Auto Vanguard when plays, choose any number of players' units on rear guards, return them to their hand, and if 3 or more were returned, plus 15k power until the end of turn. Bouncing build, which of course lets you reuse your on-place abilities, so that's nice. But second skill is the main part. Auto Vanguard Rearguard. Once per turn, at the end of battle that this card attacks, if 3 or more cards were returned to the hand this turn, cost counterblast 1, discard a card from your hand, stand this unit, and this unit gets drive -1 until the end of turn. Of course, Bermuda gets another multi-attack Vanguard, although in my opinion this one's way more consistent, relying on bouncing, which this card itself already does, and you have other support cards that will do the same thing. And not only that, the second skill is both Vanguard and Rearguard skill, so you can make use of this in an Angie deck. So I would say, nice. And for this Friday stream, we got the LIR, which I forgot to do. School Etoile, Olyvia. Grade 4, 14 power, force, and skills. Auto Vanguard, when this card attacks a Vanguard, choose up to 5 of your rear guards. If they all have different names, stand all of them. If 3 or more rear guards were stood, this unit gets 1 crit into the end of battle. So yeah, mass multi-attack with this card getting extra crit, and of course this is for the Highlander deck because different names, which will also involve Reindeer, because Reindeer also wants different names just to get its superior ride off. And due to Bermuda grade 4s having force markers, meaning you're going to do a lot of force marker generation. Now the only thing I don't like about the different names build is the fact that you're going to need to run like 1 copy of every card just to get the full consistency of getting the skill off. But that's just me, but it does make kind of an interesting build. And now for the Tuesday stream, our first card is Freshers Innovate Rosalinda. Grade 1 AK power, and its skills. Count Rearguard. During your turn, if this card has a force marker on it, your Happiness Heart Lupina on your Vanguard gets 10k power. Spoiler alert, Lupina's playstyle is generating force markers for your rear guards. So of course, Lupina will lack force markers, so having cards like this giving it power is actually really good. Second skill, Auto Vanguard Rearguard. When placed, cost Soul Blast 1, look at top 5 cards of your deck, reveal 1 Happiness Heart Lupina or Unique Alert Dangnave from among them and put it to your hand. So basically like your Ride Chain Searchers, but also works on Rearguard, but it costs with a Soul Blast. But the main part of its skill is obviously the first skill, and of course it will have to be a 4 of. Next, Unique Alert Dagny. Grade 2, 10k power, and its skills. Count Rearguard during turn. If this unit has a force marker on it, the original crit of Happiness Heart Lupina on your Vanguard becomes 2. So the grade 1 technically gives you the Force 1 effect, this one gives you the Force 2 effect. So of course its base will be 23 with 2 crits. Second skill, Auto Vanguard Rearguard. When placed, Soul Charge 1. If Happiness Heart Lupina or Freshener's Innovate Rosalinda is on your Vanguard Rearguard, Soul Charge 1. So this card gives you a free Soul Charge on place, but if you have your main Vanguard or Rearguard, you get additional Soul Charge. Yeah, instant 4 of, and it's also a nice Soul Charge engine too. And finally to our last VR, Happiness Heart Lupina. Grade 3, Force, 13k power, and it's skillless. Act Vanguard, once per turn, costs Soul Blast 2, like top 7 cards for your deck, call up to 1 normal unit from among them to rearguard. And if you called, you get Imaginary Gift Force on that called unit. Like I said, playstyle is all about force marker generation for your rearguards. Because the second skill, Auto Vanguard, when this card attacks, costs Counter Blast 1, stand all your rearguards with force markers on it. Of course, we get more multi-attack in Bermuda. So not only this card gives you a call with a pretty high cost, but you do have Soul Charge Engine. It gives you the force marker generation and multi-attack for them, which is like Blaster Dart with Mordred Phantom. Only difference is you don't need specific cards, but you do want the 2 very specific cards that support force markers. But of course, the main problem with this card is the fact that it requires a high cost to generate the force marker, but as long as you have a Soul Charge Engine, generating it shouldn't be that hard. And also, this card can lack power, but we do have some power gaining abilities for Bermuda, so there are some cards that could solve this card's issues. But nonetheless, I think this is a nice card. And then on Friday, we got Dauntless Drive and Fromage from Clan Selection Plus Volume 2 for some reason, not Volume 1. And then Tuesday's stream, it's just a special Vanguard stream again, and nothing else. So that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And finally, the fishing season's over, because Bermuda is not really one of my clans. Now with all the VRs and LIR revealed, tell me which build that you guys are looking forward the most. Like I said, I'm not too interested in Bermuda in general, but the one I would have fun with the most is the bouncing one. But that's just me. But other than that, have a nice day.